What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CUBREACTS, as we continue to explore the latest new musical flavor here on the channel. Very excited to be getting into this one, as CKay has released the official video for mmadu. This one, really excited to get into it. CKay's videos always have a really kind of flashy level of finesse to them, so this one should be really cool indeed, and you guys are quite keen, seemingly, on us checking out the videos after we've already checked out the track, so we can almost reminisce about the tune and give it a second listen. But there we go. As always, friends, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, of course, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. We are hurtling towards 57,000 subscribers. Hopefully, we can hit that before the weekend, which means then we can continue growing and hopefully hit that 60K before the end of the year. Now, if you are new to the channel as well, make sure you are checking out the pull-up show in the description down below. It's our weekly radio show we are running, exploring Afrobeats as a whole. Really cool selections in there this week, and the new show drops today in about half an hour, actually, so do make sure you're checking that one out. But as always, let's jump into the reaction and see how this one is sounding. Let's go. All of his videos just have this, like, I don't know, this just finesse to them. I don't know.
I want you, I need you. I see through your see-through. You did drive me crazy like chauffeur.
It's really cool just hearing how silky that vocal is on this instrumental. This, for me, is like classic CKay. In regards to the zoning of the instrumental itself, that sort of use of very kind of stripped back instrumentation, very kind of acoustic in the way it's put together. The percussion is very wooden sounding. The strings are very natural, and his vocal doesn't have like a ton of overdubs or anything going on with it. It's all just very smooth in the way it's been put together. The video as well looks like it's a typically classy CKay video, just super nice color grading, just the way it's shot, the lighting, everything super clean.
When I see you, I want to do you. No, girl, I want you, no. Make her roll my low, make her glide on it, make her slide on it. I go make you pass out. Can I you go first, stop out? Make her roll my low, make her glide.
Again, the video, the way it's shot, you've kind of got two scenes in this. You've got a kind of orangey, kind of red, quite warm-looking scene, and then you've got the cold scene when they're in the sea. It's very blue, white, and you can hear those you can see those sort of colors. It's really cool seeing both of those scenes contrasted. Again, I'm by no means a visual expert. I'm by no means like a videographer or anything like that, but it's really cool seeing those two contrasted scenes. And yeah, it's really nice. Again, I love the sort of vocal direction on this. That there's something really cool about how just kind of loose and lazy that vocal sounds. It just gives the whole thing this kind of, I don't know, finesse. Again, finesse is the best word I can think for.
Make a slide on it, you know. I'm a little get mmadu.
It's a really cool shot as well.
I go chop a like salad.
I've just had a thought. If they're there, yeah, did they take the bed with them and it was in the back of a truck, or did they assemble the bed there? Because if you were to lose a screw, if you were to lose a screw in the grass, you are absolutely in the mud. I've been camping before. It's annoying enough when you lose one of the little like nail things you use to put a tent up. If you're putting a bed together and you've got all the little tiny screws and stuff and you lose one in the mud, it is over. That's really funny to me. Beautiful sax line. It's a really striking video, man. I love it. There's something really pleasing about the way this has been shot, man. Again, this scene here, it's almost like you're in a... It's got the warm kind of environment feel to it, even though there's a lot of greenery around it. It kind of almost gives off like a greenhouse kind of vibe, which is obviously a very warm environment. Then you've got the other one when they're on the sea, and then you've got the neutral one where they're outside on the grass. It's just really cool. Three very striking visual additions. Just giving the whole tune, again, another kind of additional sense of mysticism. It's something that CKay does really well. He gives you this kind of sense of atmosphere without actually doing too much. He utilizes space really well in his creations. Again, the saxophone line, great. Love the shot of the saxophonist kind of playing on standing up in a boat. I don't know why, it just looks kind of cool. It's a very cool video.
We were meant to be, yeah. Oh, our love no go die, it no go die. Looking at me eyes, whenever me inside, tell me it's my hold on tight. No, girl, I want you, no.
There's something so cool about the vocal on this as well. The fact that it's so like heavily syncopated, the fact that it's like almost like a half step behind, it's like a half beat behind, and then it's right in front again, and it's just, it almost feels like he's performing it live every time. Like, it doesn't feel automated. It doesn't feel, if you were to hear this live, I reckon it would sound completely different, but also exactly the same, if that makes sense. Like, there's something so freeing about the way that CKay's performing on this. It's great to hear, because often now when you're hearing a lot of vocals, you're hearing a lot of choruses especially, they're all about being tight and precise. This is about how kind of loose it is, how kind of offbeat it is, because it pulls you in, and it makes it charming as well. It goes with that very natural feel.
Make a roll my low, make a glide on it, make a slide on it. I go make you pass out. Can I you go first, stop out? Make a roll my low, make a glide on it, make a slide on it. I'm a little
the whole thing just is very, very, very vibrant, man. The bass line is something I'm clocking at the moment, really big, like covering a lot of the lower end of the tune. Just this kind of, like, it's not a single bass note. It almost feels like the bass notes have been thickened to cover a wider area, and the whole low end is just like pulsating. Then on top of that, you've got just these really kind of quite slight sounding percussive hits. The majority of them are very kind of small, very wooden. Sounds like you're hitting the edge of the instrument rather than hitting the actual central point, and it gives it this very kind of cool combination of booming but also delicate at the same time. I love it.
I go chop and like salad, too bad.
Listen to that saxophone as well, just how much of that's a really cool shot as well. I love that. There's so many cool angles in this video, man. The whole video has been shot so nicely. But again, that saxophone line is just giving the whole thing this additional sense of just flavor, texture. There's a storyline to it. The saxophone is almost like the kind of romance is happening kind of section of this tune. It just gives you this kind of, and here's the familiar theme sort of thing running through the middle. It's so well put together just as an overall composition, man. You love to see it. This is what I'm saying, though. If you listen to the percussive makeup here, this is how minimal the tune actually is. The bass notation is really, really cool in the low end. Lots of kind of very kind of bouncy, booming 808 sounds. But then on top of that, you've got, again, that percussion, which is super crunchy, which is very kind of slight, just all very kind of clicky. On top of that as well, you've then got this kind of shaker line, which is really potent throughout the whole tune. It's just beautifully put together. That's what I'll say. But there we go. On top of this, I have really liked it as an overall arrangement. It's been really fun to listen to. We'll let it run through to the end and give it our final breakdown. Let's go. Oh no. Directed by Ahmed Mosh. Again, fantastic job on the directing side of this, man. The video looks beautiful. It's a stunning visual addition to a tune which has been masterfully designed and executed as well. CKay, vocal-wise, absolutely kills it on this. I love the way that he utilizes a much more kind of loose approach. He gives it a lot of kind of, I don't want to say laziness because it gives it the wrong kind of idea, but it's just utilizing space, utilizing the space in between beats, utilizing pockets, but also utilizing unpredictability in his delivery. Super, super clean on that side of things. Then on top of that as well, yeah, I just think he does a fantastic job of it, and I love just how kind of potent that percussion is through the middle as well. There we go. The video is fantastic. Big up Ahmed Moshi. But yeah, let's go. As always, friends, if you are new to the channel and you enjoyed this one, do make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. We do read every single comment that comes onto the page, so let us know your thoughts on this as a video and as a tune overall. Is this your favorite off the brand new project from CKay? Let me know. And as always, I hope you've had a fantastic rest of the day, and we shall see you all next time. Catch you later, and peace.
Them sounding so good right now, but they're sounding a bright and
Yes, it's Kovu. Stay locked. CUBCAM TV.
Your boy Slim Forfeit right here, and you're locked on to the best breakfast with man like Cole.
Yo, this is Aaron Glitch and you're tuning to the sounds of Kovu right now. You already know the thing. Bad boy selector. Alright, let's go.